Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back with another post-game talk about last night's Patriots versus the Baltimore Ravens. Um, so Patriots, got their first loss of the season. Uh, really, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I know yesterday I was thinking, is this going to be a real test or not? I didn't really know, you know, much about Baltimore. If they're going to be really that good, if it was just the teams they had played. Um, Apparently, they are really, as better than what I thought they were going to be. Um, they came out and pretty much kicked the New England right in the teeth. Um, it just didn't. It just wasn't good for the Patriots. I mean, Baltimore played a hell of a game. I mean, they controlled most of the game. With their running attack mostly. I mean, the passing game, I'm still not impressed. I mean, Jackson still had less than 200 yards passing. It was mostly just a running game. The Patriots, couldn't get out of their own way. There was Edelman's fumble. The defense couldn't get to Jackson at all. I mean, he was a couple of times. The pocket collapsed and he was already down the field. They couldn't get a handle on him or Ingram. They just pretty much ran all over him. I mean, in the first quarter, anyways, quarter and a half, and before the Patriots kind of figured it out a little bit, and they decided to make a little bit of a comeback, but they just too many mistakes. There's a lot of penalties. There was one penalty that knocked him out of field goal range. It was I don't think Baltimore had any penalties till the fourth quarter. I think. Just very unlike New England Patriots played that poorly. Not taking anything away from Baltimore, they did play really well. Also, they put up 37 points against what people thought was the best defense the Patriots have ever had. I guess people are not quite sure about that anymore. I think any positive takeaways. I mean, Brady played an okay game. He had almost 300 yards passing. Their running game was decent. I think they averaged 40 yards a carry. But when it comes down to it, they just couldn't stop the Baltimore's pass rush or Baltimore's running game. That's what comes up. The passing game wasn't the problem. It was the running game, and the fact that the Patriots' offensive line once again is terrible. It's going to be a long season. I mean, it already has been. The offensive line is awful. I mean, I don't know how they're going to fix it. I know Isaiah Wynn's supposed to be coming back. Hopefully that'll help. And as far as the Patriots' offense, the only thing you can hope for is that kid N'Keal Harry was. I know he's off of injured reserve. He was inactive for this game. Maybe he's not ready to play. Maybe he doesn't know the plays well enough. I don't really know. Maybe they just don't. They think he needs more practice. Hopefully, I was hoping with Sanu, it would definitely help. But the offense still struggled in the red zone. Brady throwing one really bad interception. I don't know. Just a bad game overall. It was really bad. The Patriots defense looked bad. The offensive line looked bad. They need to really have a lot to work on. I mean, then again, Baltimore ran the pistol, which is something they haven't faced. I don't think in a while, anyways, a couple of years. I don't remember the last time they played a team that ran that kind of offense. So I think it took them by surprise, even though they should have seen this on film. But I mean, they really looked fast in that first quarter. But overall, I mean, they kind of contained the rest of the game, but it was just too little, too late. I don't know. Hopefully, this just doesn't, continue to get worse with the offensive line, and this is just one of those things with the defense. They just had a bad game. I mean, every team I think has at least one or two bad games every season, where they go against a team and they just absolutely demolish. I mean, they didn't get demolished. I mean, they just put up 20 points. I just think Baltimore was a better team last night. They deserved to win. They played really well, and the Patriots didn't. So I don't know. We'll see how the next game pans out. I know they have a bye week coming up, and then they're playing Philadelphia after that. We'll see, how they do against Philadelphia. Philadelphia is more of a traditional team. I think, hopefully this doesn't become a trend. It's just Baltimore was just that good last night. Again, I apologize for the noise trying to run by my house again. So we'll just see. I'll do a pregame for the next game, which is not for a couple weeks with the bye coming up. Hopefully they get some practice in and maybe get that kid, Harry back and get, Isaiah Wynn back and get some of these guys, healthy. I'm sure Brady's getting tired. He's pretty much taking a beating because our offensive line is so bad this year. I think that's one of the big problems that there's having all season is the offensive line can't stop anybody from getting in the backfield. Defense has been okay up until this last game. Anyway, so yeah, again, we'll check in with a pregame before the next game. So it's probably, maybe a week and a half from now, I'll try to get something in. Again, if you enjoyed this video, give me a like and hit that subscribe. Until next time.